Hey guys, my name is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. And if you guys have already been subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate each and every one of you guys a lot. Today's video is yet another Zodiac sign series, and today we're tackling Scorpio. I absolutely love this Zodiac sign. I have a lot of people surrounding me who are Scorpios. Even me for that matter. I have a moon sign that is Scorpio. So I can definitely say that I know a lot about Scorpions. So without further ado, let's dive right into the video. But before that, if you guys have not subscribed already, please do subscribe to my channel before leaving. Now, without further ado, let's dive right into the video. So as you can see, I already did my brows, and for my brows, I used my Maybelline's Brow Precise, and I'm in the shade Soft Brown. And for my foundation, I'm going to take my L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear, and I'm in the shade Golden Sun. So let's talk about Scorpio. So Scorpios have birthdays from October 23rd to November 22nd. The symbol for Scorpio people is a scorpion. So you guys are generally very emotional. You have like your intense side with like a desire and passion. You're like very, very passionate people. I think you are the most passionate people in the whole Zodiac series. But they are like full of extreme emotions. You know, you like those seductive behavior and passion. You just enjoy that. I absolutely love that you guys are like super emotional and expressive about it. Generally, Scorpions have like extreme intense sides. So either you're gonna be like extremely good or extremely bad. So we'll figure out when we meet. It's easy to determine a Scorpio. Scorpions are generally very determined. Scorpions are generally very competitive. They really love perseverance. They're very dedicated to their work. I really feel that the quality that I get being a Scorpion moon is perseverance. That's written all over me. I persevere a lot. I think I get that from being a Scorpio moon. All good things. So Scorpions are known for their self-control and intense nature. For my concealer, I'm using my CoverGirl concealer, and I'm in the shade Sand Beige. Let's blend that first before we talk further.
She likes notes that say I love you all the time. Roses at your feet, baby girl be mine. Baby girl be mine. Yeah.
So for my cream contour, I'm going to use my trusty Wet n Wild contour stick, and I'm in the shade Call Me Maple. So Scorpios have a very, very good quality. They have the power to see through you. Like, if there's anything wrong happening with you, they would be the first one saying, yeah, there's something wrong. Tell me what it is. You know, they just know what's happening inside you. They can like cut through the core of a person. That's the quality they have. So I'm just gonna cut my cheekbones using this Wet n Wild contour stick and slightly blend it all throughout the perimeters of the face. I want a very sculpted look today, as much as I can get it through. Because they're so intense and passionate people, the colors that describe them is burgundies, you know, those deep, intense, either it is like a deep blue, which I've already done on my channel, so I'm not touching blue today, but burgundies really, really like, it's written all over that Scorpios are like full like deep red, crimson, and like burgundy shades. So we're gonna do something related to burgundies on our eyes today, and I'm going to use two palettes today. First one would be Dose of Colors Friendcation palette, and the second one is Pat McGrath's Subversive palette. Both of them have like very beautiful burgundy tones in them, so I'm excited to try that. Since I already applied concealer on my eyelids, I'm just gonna quickly set it with my Maybelline's Fit Me powder, and I'm in the shade 25 medium. Now, just to be on a little safe side, I'm gonna put a little more powder under my eyes so that if I have any fallout, it can catch on top of the powder, and then after everything I can just dust it off. So let's start off with a shade called Basic from the Friendcation palette, and I'm going to dust it all over my eyes. Should have probably washed the brushes. We'll do it after this. Now let's dip into the shade called Necessary from the palette and just go over the crease in a windshield wiper motion and circular motion just to blend the crease with a little depth. Now Scorpions are very loyal people. They're the ones who would like keep your promises. They're extremely good friends to have. So if you guys are Scorpions, comment down in the comment section below that what is the best trait that you love about you being a Scorpion. I really feel the deep, intense, the romantic side of me is coming because I'm a Scorpion. Actually, Pisces are also a super emotional sign. And if you guys don't know, Scorpions are a water sign also. So yeah, emotions are all over me. That was Alexa. I don't know why did she speak in middle of my videos. But yes. Alexa, stop. Okay, let's dip into the shade called Girl Bye. That's a beautiful burgundy shade. I'm going to very lightly take it on my blending brush and I'm just going to dust it on my crease just to give a lot of like burgundy tones in my crease. And if I want to like lighten it up, I'm going to just dip into the shade Basic and blend everything together. As you can see, I just use like one single brush and this is Morphe's M441 for all the blending in the crease. I seriously cannot live without this brush. This is such a great blending brush to have in your collection. I absolutely love it. And especially if you have like deep set eyes like me, like where you have like those cuts and creases, I think this is such an amazing brush to have. I'm going to take the same shade Girl Bye from the palette and I'm also going to dust it on my lower lash line. And then connect it to my upper lash line where the colors are blending. Now you can see there's a little bit of fallout, but that doesn't bother me just because I have like that powder laid down before we started our eyes. Now let's move on to that Pat McGrath palette. And from the time I received this palette, I was so keen on trying these like burgundy tones. This one as well as this one. I mean, if there's a shade that can like explain intensity, passion, seductiveness, everything, that would be the shade. So let's try that on our eyes. So Scorpio people ask, oh my god, that's such a beautiful shade. So, sorry. So Scorpio people are very loyal people. They're very charismatic. Excuse me. Let me concentrate. This is such a great shade, guys. This is unlike any other shade that I have in my collection, and I have a lot of palettes. It's like burgundy, brown, purple, maroon. I don't know. It has so many shades like in it. I don't know if the camera is capturing it or not, but it's an awesome shade. And actually, let me just tell you what shade it is. The shade names are so like messed up. I don't know. This burgundy shade is called Gold Stranded. But yeah, who cares? As long as the shade is beautiful, that's all that matters. And it's a very creamy shade. So if you want, you can definitely use your brushes also. It's very like natural for me to just put my fingers into like shimmer shadows, just because I feel like no matter what, your fingers pack the most punch when you apply it on your eyes. So once that is done, I'm just gonna blend everything together with the same blending brush, but with no product on it. So now, because it's not giving that crimson red burgundy shade, I'm gonna dip into this shade, and this is called Crimson Fire. That makes sense. And I'm again gonna take it with the same finger, and I'm just gonna lightly dust it right in the center of the eye, just to give that more of like that red dimension to the eye, just like that. We just want layers to this eye look, just because Scorpio people have layers to them. I mean, those shades are this stunning together. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna apply the same thing to my inner waterline also. Now, just to give a little more sparkle and shine, I'm going to dip back into my Friendcation palette. I'm going to dip into that burgundy shimmery shade called Game Over. And again, I'm just going to lightly dust it right in the center of the eye. Again, to give dimension, a little bit of sparkle. And this shade is such a beautiful shade. I love the whole palette altogether, seriously speaking. I mean, this is one of my favorite palettes to have in my collection. I just want to line my waterline with a black eyeliner, and I'm using my Essence Extreme Lasting Waterproof Eyeliner, and this is in the shade Black Love. Now for my inner corner of the eye, I'm going to take the shade called Just a Kiss from the same Friendcation palette, and I'm just going to apply it in the inner corner of the eye. Now I'm just gonna line my lash line, and I'll just get back. So meanwhile, I'm waiting for my eyeliner to get dry. Let's apply some bronzer, and I'm applying my Milani Silky Matte bronzer, and this is in the shade Suntan.
She likes notes that say I love you all the time. Roses at your feet, baby girl be mine. Baby girl be mine.
Now for the blush, I want to go with a little more cool tone blush. So I'm going to apply my e.l.f.'s Primer Infused Blush, and this is in the shade Always Rosy.
Yeah. Hey. Look, pick up your phone, I need your attention. My girl so bad we.
And for my highlighter, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlighter, and I'm gonna lightly dust it, not lightly, like heavily dust it on top of my cheekbones. This is so pigmented. I always forget how pigmented this is. And then I apply it, and then I'm like, whoa! It's okay. We can settle it down with our face powder brush. So let's just blend everything together so that nothing is harsh and everything is blended. For the lips, I'm going to line my lips using NYX Brown Lip Liner.
She likes chocolate covered strawberries and wine. She likes notes that say I love you all the time. Roses at
Now for my lipstick, I'm going to take Bite Lipstick in the shade Glaze.
your feet, baby girl be mine. Baby girl be mine.
I'm just going to lighten it a little bit up. And for that, I'm going to take my L'Oreal's Box of Chocolates liquid lipstick and just apply it right in the center of the lips.
Baby girl be mine. Yeah. Hey. Look, pick up your phone.
And that is our final look for Scorpions. I absolutely loved the way it came out. Just remember, if you are a Scorpion, the best quality that I adore in you guys are that you are sensitive people, but you are fierce. And keeping that thought in mind, let's wrap up this video. If you guys are new to my channel, please do subscribe if you haven't already, and also ring that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
She likes chocolate covered strawberries and wine.